Even though the population of Sevier County is around 99,000, 11 million people are coming to tour the city and are spending around $3.4 billion. Here at the Smoky Mountain Scottish Festival and Games, the Scottish culture is alive and well. Over 60 clans have gathered to share their heritage with everyone. After a Little Venice canal cruise on a narrowboat, you might find yourself docked at Camden Market. For those looking for something colorful, alternative, and a bit edgy, you'll want to stop and explore. MTN reporter Carly Sutton takes us to Camden.
We was praying, I just kept saying we're dead.
Coming up tonight on Middle Tennessee News, Reedyville, Tennessee is recovering after a large tornado wiped out part of their community and destroying a historic site. People from all over the Middle Tennessee area came together to help assist the community in a time of need. Tonight, we bring you team coverage on this tornado. Middle Tennessee News starts right now. The town of Reedyville rallies to put back together the place they call home. Early Saturday morning, winds to 130 miles per hour ripped through Reedyville, leaving a path of destruction. A historic and popular restaurant, the Reedyville Mill, was stripped down to its original frame.
The Reedyville Mill was destroyed, and that was built in like the 1800s, and it was a restaurant. So thankfully, the tornado hit when there were no patrons in the restaurant. So that's another blessing.
While no lives were lost, the powerful tornado turned lives upside down. 2 walls and 1 chair stood between Becky Tilford and her husband, Randy Tilford.
It's only 2 walls there, Marty. And I asked him, we hadn't talked about it until we was standing in a room in Murfreesboro, and I said, how did you feel when that was going on? And he said, I felt it lift me up. I said, I did too, and it's like it just set us back down. And we was praying, I just kept saying we're dead. I don't know.
Randy Tilford's family home is in pieces, a home they were just about to start remodeling. And now, the community of Reedyville begins a long journey to rebuilding their hometown. When thinking about Middle Tennessee State University, what are some things that come to mind? Could be our mascot Lightning, could be our infamous cobalt blue color, or it could be MTSU chocolate milk. Let's take a look behind the scenes at the factory and see how it's all done. The creamery here at MTSU has been open for almost the entirety of MTSU's history.
We've been processing milk in this facility since 1968. We're actually bottling milk as early as the 1920s in the old glass bottles.
The milk process usually begins on Tuesdays at a farm about 5.5 miles away from campus where the cattle are raised.
I actually milk the cows, so our milking times are like 5 a.m. or 3 p.m.
On Wednesdays, the MTSU Milk Factory gets the green light to go ahead and start processing the milk.
Yeah, processing day is a long day. Pick up the milk, bring it here to the plant. Our truck parks right outside in the garage. They'll hook that up to the lines, and then our plant manager, when he's ready, he'll turn on all the pumps, and that milk will come into a holding tank we have over to our left. And that's also our mixing tank. We'll mix the chocolate and the sugar. And then from the mixing tanks, it actually comes over behind me to the pasteurizer. From the pasteurizer, it goes into our finished product tank, which is on my right-hand side. And from the finished product tank, we'll either use the bagger and bag the milk, which then goes out to all the cafeterias, or we'll run it through the bottler.
MTSU produces several different products, and there was one question that came to mind while I was at the factory. What is your go-to from the creamery?
Hands down, the chocolate pints.
For sure the chocolate milk.
Oh my gosh, it's the chocolate milk.
The MTSU Creamery has become a tradition here at MTSU and continues to provide dairy products to campus and the surrounding areas. In Murfreesboro, Kira Fullington, Middle Tennessee News. February is often a month centered around love and relationships. This month is a time to nurture and learn more about those relationships with others and even yourself. Departments within the MTSU community have partnered together for Love Week. Tess Wastic explains how these events are educating on healthy relationships.
So we have Love You Week. It's a collection of a bunch of different events that are going on with different departments around campus, and essentially put them all into one kind of sheet for everyone to see and be able to share just little things that are going on that really relate back to loving yourself, having good relationships with yourself and others, and so they span across all of those different areas.
These events focus on providing education on positive relationships through mental health awareness. The director of the June Anderson Center for Women and Non-Traditional Students, Dr. Megan Wiffley, explains their role in Love Week.
So the June Anderson Center's main event next week is the How I Met Your Cover novel swap. It is an event that we've had multiple times before. What we do is we cover all of the books, we write a short little blurb, and then we give out free books to students. And that's really about both mental and emotional wellness.
The hopes of these events provide a safe space for students while also providing educational information on resources around campus. In Murfreesboro, I'm Kira Fullington, Middle Tennessee News. Until now, hearing the word female in the concrete and construction business was very rare. Men dominated this industry, but that is all about to change, specifically on Middle Tennessee State University's campus, with the opening of their brand new $40 million building.
I know for a fact that this building will bring more students, and in particular, more females into the industry.
MTSU's concrete and construction program is one of 5 in the country. Women cut the ribbon to this building, but also began a change in the community, providing females opportunities within this field where they can actually make a difference.
MTSU's concrete program especially prepares us as women very well, because like any field that's male dominated would, we naturally stand out more, but I think the building will also help with that and encouraging women to come in and see what exactly concrete is about.
Out of the concrete and construction industry around the world, 2.9% are females. Yes, that does sound like a big gap, but this field is growing every day. With a new, diversified outlook on the job, now more than ever, there are doors opening for women wanting to immerse themselves within this business.
I stand out here and I see some very, very talented young ladies that are doing unbelievable things in our industry that will impact men and women over the next 25 years.
We as a society are pushing for women in STEM and kind of encouraging women to branch out into male-dominated fields to even those gaps out.
Women are stepping up and turning hats within this industry.
We cannot grow this industry without females.
In Murfreesboro, Kira Fullington, Middle Tennessee News.